All right, last part. Solve this baby. So we got to get everything equal to 0. So I am going to subtract 6x squared from both sides, add 17x, and subtract 13. So I get 0 equals 14x squared plus 17x minus 45. I'm going to solve this one by graphing, just for fun, so we can practice that. So 14x squared plus 17x minus 45. Second calc 0. Go to the left of it. Go to the right of it. Enter. So negative 2.5. And then the other one. Ooh, nasty. 1.285. 286. That's interesting. I wonder if that's rational. 2857143. Nope. So those are the two answers for that one. All right, back to reality. Use the quadratic formula. It says I have to, so I'm going to. Make it equal 0. I know the answers. I know this factors into plus 5 and plus 2, which makes the answers negative 5 and negative 2. But let's do the quadratic formula. Negative 7 plus or minus 49 minus 4 times 1 times 10 all over 2. 49 minus 40 is 9. So it's negative 7 plus 3 over 2, which is where the negative 2 comes from. Negative 7 minus 3 over 2, which is where the negative 5 comes from. So these are your two answers. X squared plus 3x minus 2. This one can't factor. So, why am I doing that? X equals negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 4 times 1 times negative 2 all over 2. Negative 3 plus or minus square root of 17 all over 2. That's as far as I can go. If it says round to the nearest hundredth, well then I need to type that in a calculator. So let's do that. Well, let's show you how to do that. I would go alpha y equals enter, negative 3 plus square root 17 over 2. There's one answer. And then I would go second entry and just arrow over and make that plus a minus. So those are my two answers, 0.56155, negative 3.562. Okay. $500 prime factorization is 5 times 100, which breaks down into 10 and 10. I'm going to stop there. As soon as you get a pair, you can stop. 10 root 5. 7a to the 4th. 6 root 120. Break down 120 into 12 and 10, 6 and 2, 5 and 2. Pair of 2's. 325 left over. So it's 6 times 2 root 30. But then you have to do 6 times 2. So 12 root 30 is the answer to 57. Here the coefficient is 1, so if I do 1 times 2 I get 2. 14 times 4. 56 q squared. So the q is going to come out. And then 56 breaks down into 8 and 7, 4 and 2, 2 and 2. So 2 root 14. So now I have 2q times 2 root 14. So multiply the 2's together. Final answer is 4q root 14. Here, I'm going to rewrite it as the square root of 80w cubed over the square root of 9, which is just 3. Break 80 down. And I can take out a pair of 2's and a pair of 2's, so it's 4 root 5. So I have 4, 3 w's, 1 comes out, 4w, root 5w, all over 3. Final answer. If this number was a multiple of 3, I could reduce it. So if this was like a 9, I could cancel the 9 and the 3, but it's not, so I can't. Square root of 25 is 5, so this is 45 divided by root 50. I'm going to multiply by root 50 over root 50. Rationalize the denominator. So I get 45 root 50 over 50, but root 50, didn't we already do that somewhere? I guess not. Root 50 breaks down into 25 and 2, so it's 5 root 2. Multiply the 5 by the 45. I get 225 root 2 over 50. Those can reduce by 25. Yep. So the answer is 9 root 2 over 2. This is just combining like terms. 18 breaks down into 3 root 2, so 5 plus 3 is 8 root 2. Here we're going to FOIL. 9 times 9 is 81. Outside, plus 9 root 7. Inside, minus 9 root 7. Root 7 times root 7 is 7. These cancel out. 81 minus 7 is 74. Final answer. Number 65. Square both sides. A plus 6 equals 121. A equals 115. Always check your answer with radical equations. 115 plus 6 is 121. Square root of 121 is 11. 11 equals 11. It works. Here we're going to take out a GCF of 3. Cancel the x minus 2. Answer is 3. Here we're going to take out a GCF of x. X is canceled. Your answer is 2 over negative 5 plus x, better written as 2 over x minus 5. Remember that variable should always come first. So the x is positive, positive, negative 5, negative 5. This factors into x plus 5 times x minus 2. X minus 2's cancel. Answer is 1 over x plus 5. Here we're going to multiply straight across. There's nothing more you can do. Nothing cancels out. That's your answer. Here the negative 3's cancel out. So your answer is q times q plus 5 over q plus 2. That's all you can do. Final answer. This factors into y plus 4, y minus 4. So we can cross cancel diagonally. This y can cancel with this y. So final answer, 5 times y plus 4 all over 2. Last page. Oh, almost. This time we're dividing, so I'm going to factor the top into x plus 5 times x plus 4 over x plus 5 times x plus 5, times x minus 5, times flip. Keep, change, flip. So this cancels with this cancels with this. Final answer is x minus 4 over x minus 5. This is really x minus 2 over 1. So I'm going to factor the x squared minus 4. Leave the x minus 8 alone, times 1 over x minus 2. Those cancel. Final answer is x plus 2 over x minus 8. No, you may not cancel those x's, and no, you may not cancel the 2 and the 8. They are not factors. That's as far as you can go. The vertex, this is already in vertex form, so the vertex is negative 2, negative 4. Axis of symmetry is x equals negative 2. The axis of symmetry is always the x value of your vertex. Here we're in standard form, so to get the vertex we have to do negative b over 2a. which is negative 24 over 4, which is negative 6. Axis of symmetry, x equals negative 6. To find the vertex, it's going to be negative 6 comma something. I need to put in negative 6 for x. That's a lot of math for me right now. 72 minus 24 times 6. 72 minus 144. 2 minus 144 minus 16. Negative 88. You can check that on the calculator by typing that in and going second calc min. And let me show you how to do that. Two x squared plus 24x minus 16. Now it's not going to show up very well in my 10 by 10 window because I know from doing the math that the vertex is at negative 6, negative 88. It's going to be way down here. So you can't do second calc min if you can't see the min. So I'm going to make my y min negative 100. Now let's see if I can see it. There it is. So I'm going to go second calc min, left, right, enter. Negative 6, negative 88. That's just confirming what I just found algebraically. Okay. What is the max or the min? Well, this negative sign tells me that my parabola looks like that, so I'm looking for a max. And again, it's negative b over 2a. Negative 28 divided by negative 4 is positive 7. That's the x value. So the y value is going to be 49 times negative 2, negative 98, plus 28 times 7, minus 10. Wow, 88. Weird. So the range is going to be all the numbers smaller than so the range, y is less than or equal to 88. Don't worry about the range. All right, last page. Vertex form. Well, to do vertex form, first I have to find the vertex. Negative b over 2a, which is 1. 1 minus 2 is negative 1, plus 8 is 7, so that's the vertex. My vertex form is y equals a. Well, the a is 1. X minus h squared plus k. That's the vertex form. In order to graph, I have to solve for y. So I'm going to add x to both sides. So it looks like this. It's a dotted line because there's no line underneath. And I check the point 0, 0. 0 plus 0 is less than negative 3. 0 is less than negative 3. That is not true. Since that is not true, this is not a solution to this inequality. So I'm going to shade this way. Here, when I subtract 5x, divide by 2, up to 10, down 5 over 2, down 5 over 2, solid line, check 0, 0 again. 0 plus 0 is less than 20. This time it's true, so this gets shaded this way. So here is my region. Okay, that's it. Study.
Okay.